All right, guys, we just finna do a quick and dirty video real quick on how to import sounds and samples into the MPC. We are gonna start a new project right here under new project. My buddy Will, he plays the guitar and keys and stuff, so every once in a while he'll come up with a little riff or whatever and he'll send it to me. And I'm just going to show you guys how we get it into the MPC, and from there we're going to turn this whole thing into like a song or some music. So you got two options. You can either do it straight off of a device and run it into your inputs into the back of the MPC, or you can do it via a file and plug it into the USB in the back. I'm gonna show you both ways tonight. The way that you would do it, if you just got a sound on like your phone or heck, anything really. A lot of guys use record players and stuff like that, but any kind of sound source where you can just put 2 3/4 jacks in the back, or hell, maybe even one if it's mono, you can run it like this. So what you want to do here is go to the sampler. If you got MPC one, the sampler button is here. I forget where it is on all the other MPCs, but you go to your sampler button here, and you got inputs 1 and 2. That's what I have here. Yes, you can have a audio interface with more inputs and outputs via the USB, but we're just going to do this the normal way. So first thing you want to do is have your sound on, right? And then we'll pull the sound up and give the sample a listen. Okay, that's a little hot, so we're going to turn it down, and we're watching our meter. Okay, that's cool. Now there's 2 ways of doing this. We can set a threshold here where once the sound gets above a certain point, then it starts recording, or we could just put it on infinity, hit the arm button, and let it record and play the sound. There's a little noise in the beginning. I feel pretty good about starting it without a threshold. Let it run. That may have been too hot. Hold on. I don't want that. That may have been too hot. So we're going to discard. I'm going to play that again. There's an input adjustment button on the back here, or knob on the back here. I think I'm good with that. So we're going to try that again. All right. So I'm going to call that one William Guitar Lick 6 via audio. And we could save. If we save it, it's going to go to a place on the memory card, but most of the times the way you're going to do this is you're going to just keep it and just roll like that. Where it will be under your browse samples. Okay, so let's do that again. We were here in the sample area. We're going to hit browse because a lot of people get lost up in here. It's going to look like this. It's going to be at this screen and people are going to be like, well, where are my samples? Where are my samples? This sampler sign is right here. Okay. And then what you can do from there, well, I held it, but you could tap it. Yeah, just to get a preview. You drag it to a pad. These pads correlate with these actual pads. All right, so now that sample is here. All right, so now that we've done it that way, I want to show you how to do it using external memory. So the first thing we want to do is, there's two ways we can do this. With the 3.0 update, we can go to this folder here. We can hit browse here, you know, or from the main menu, just tap that, tap browse, go to browser. I guess you don't even need to do that anymore because that's just on the screen all the time now. So before I do this, I just want you to just notice internal storage is here and your SD storage is here. And then you got your MPC documents, and these are different. I forget what they call them. But they're just different packs. Dang it, what do they call those things? Anyway, now watch. This memory is titled Blue. That's the name of it. And we're just gonna drop that into the USB port there in the back, and Blue pops up. Okay, so let's run through that again. On the 3.0, all we gotta do is go here, look for the name of your drive. Okay, from there, I got a bunch of folders, bunch of different things going on with that, but I know that is under a sample. That's where I saved it. That's where it is. And we're gonna load that. Okay. Okay, it's gonna sound remarkably like what I already have. So that's pretty much where we're gonna leave it for tonight. I just wanted to show you guys how to get audio files or just audio into your MPC, and from there I'm gonna show you guys how to work with the MPC. We're gonna end up chopping this up and making a song out of this riff here. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Before we leave, I want to show you how to save. So what we want to do now is go to menu, and we want to go to save. And what we want to do, we don't want to save the project. We don't want to save a sequence or audio mix down. All we want to do is save the sample. You see here where it says sample. We're going to tap that. It's already named there, and I got a spot here where I where I save samples. What is that? Breakbeat, song bit. Let's make a new folder. gut licks. All right, and we'll save that there, and that'll be there for us whenever we get to it, probably tomorrow or the next day. But we won't have to come in here and worry about putting it together or putting it into the MPC. On the next video, we'll chop this up and see how far we go with it. All right, thanks.